Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel here today, and we're back for another Walking Dead Season 4 video. And on my last Walking Dead returning character video, I asked if we got 500 likes, I would do a Season 2 list. So, we get 500 likes, so on this video, if we hit 700 likes, I will do Season 3, my top 5 list of Season 3 returning characters. So if you guys have video ideas, make sure to put them down in the description, I'll try to throw shouts. But like I said again, guys, this is a top 5 list of Season 2 returning characters that I think can return. So people that think, oh, it's clickbait, this is a likeliness slash characters I think that could return. This is, like I said, probably only one of these characters will return in all likeliness, but we shall see. So if you guys do enjoy this video, if you're new, please make sure to like and subscribe. If you are new, check the videos down below in the description as well in the card on top right for the playlist of Season 4 videos. Do appreciate it, guys. Thank you for 90,000 subscribers, almost at 100,000. The grind continues on, my friends. We're almost there. So keep spreading out the channel, subbing, hitting that like, and see y'all next video. Here we go. On to number 5. So, number 5 is a determinant character, Bonnie, from Season 2. Technically, she's mainly a Season 1 because we met her in Season 1, but I'm going to put her in Season 2 because the majority of her story was involved with Season 2. Now, the chances of her returning are very unlikely because of the fact that she could die. And a lot of people say, how the hell does Bonnie determine time? I never saw her die. She actually, if you made the Luke decision to try and save him, she actually drowns with him. So it's pretty crazy that she could just go straight into the damn water. And basically, your choice is simple. You don't break the ice when Luke drowns, she drowns with you. If she goes, it's just basically simple. You don't break the ice, game over. Bonnie's dead. If you don't break the ice to save Luke, she drowns along with Luke. And that's why she's the determinant character. And again, we don't like Bonnie, because if we do keep her alive, we find out she betrays the group along with Mike and Aravo. Just tremendous, you know? That's a beautiful, beautiful thing that we could have done to repay to save Bonnie's life, is that she leads two characters that we don't, you know, that despise Clem or despise Kenny and Jane in some way, and just decide to go off with them to Texas or wherever the hell they're going. So Bonnie, I'd give you like a 2 out of 10, maybe a 1 out of 10. The fact that she's determined isn't going to help her chances, but she's a snake, so I don't hope to see her back because I don't like Bonnie at all. But you never know, the chances are open. With her being Mike and Aravo, I don't know if we'd see, you know, with her being determined, if she did come back in Season 4, it could be like a couple minutes scene. It won't be long because, like I said, being determined in The Walking Dead, you're not going to be, you might be guaranteed to live maybe a little longer, but you might not get like a lot of scenes. You might get like a minute or two, like how Conrad was treated in Episode 5. He got like a minute or two scene, that was it. So we shall see. On to number 4. Number 4 to me is Mike. Along with Aravo and Bonnie, Mike, like I said, had a potential. Every one of these characters had potential at the beginning. We all knew that. I thought Mike was one of my favorite characters until I learned about the betrayal scene. Mike was probably one of my top 3-4 characters of the season. But the fact that we had to see this evolution of his character betrayal, that he had to become side with Aravo, who we just met the guy for sakes, like literally probably a couple hours ago in that gunfight. That's the first time Mike saw Aravo. And Mike was instantly defending him despite the fact that the Russians were trying to kill everybody. They're trying to steal our stuff and kill everybody. And Mike was okay with trying to help out Aravo. I understand he's a kid, but damn, he just tried to kill us. We don't get that at all. Mike seems to not get that point. I don't ever understood why he didn't. But the fact that he thinks Kenny was such a tyrant compared to Aravo was, you know, beyond me. And then you see all this other betrayal stuff. So, my friends, Mike, again, along with all this plans he had to go into Texas, his chances out of all the characters I mentioned, he might be the most likely, because his character is, there's a lot of openings. There's a lot of openings in his character that I think could be finished off, especially him being a villain. You know, especially with all the determinate choices and stuff. Even the choice that was cut out of the game where he was supposed to die. He is alive, guys. He's not determinate. He's alive. There was a choice that he was supposed to get shot, but that was cut out of the game. It was a glitch. So he's alive. So the door is open for Mike to make a return. But we shall see. On to number 3. You notice I've been using the same screen because I put all 3 of these characters. I can put them all together, but I'm putting them all separate. So number 3 is Aravo, the Rusky. My man, this is a character I really want to see back. You know why? Because I owe him a bullet. He's going to get shown no mercy. If I run into this kid in Season 4, he's dead. If I get the option to kill him, he's dead. There's no way that this guy's making it out alive if he returns in Season 4. There's no way I would want to side with him if this is Season 4. But the fact of the matter is that he's not determinate, so his chances are greatly increased. And the fact is that he's got a kind of a bad side with Clem and us as the player. You know, so seeing him again might fill some promises. The fact that they all ran away. There's always that opportunity that could open up to seeing Aravo again. Especially now, maybe he's learned English properly, or maybe his limp is healed up. I don't know. But the fact is that he had that limp. I don't know if he's made it because of that limp. That limp could have easily led to his death. Because I don't know how he can make it a couple more years with that limp. I mean, he's got to be very lucky because the only people he's got around him now was either definitely Mike, and then you also had Aravo. Aravo with Bonnie. Bonnie, though, being determinant, Aravo was just with Mike. So, I don't know about that. What do you guys think the chances are, Aravo? I give it maybe a 5 out of 10. Not as likely as Mike, but still a huge possibility because of the arc they built with Clem versus Aravo and all the players' hatred of him. They definitely can make that door open that he could be a villain in Season 4. Or a side villain. I don't know. I don't think he's fit to lead, but, you know, maybe he could be a side villain. Door's open for that, but we shall see. So, here's number 2. Number 2 is Luke. Now, Luke is a more interesting one because he is dead in a lot of circumstances, but the door is open. I think Telltale has done this before with Kenny, where it looks like a definite death scene. And I could even mention this with Christopher, I said in the Season 1 characters. They always make it look like the character's dead. Now, in one of the definite circumstances, we saw Luke sink. Now, the thing is, it's probably like 30, 20, 10 degree water. So, I mean, we saw Luke fading down. Unless there was some kind of miracle, divine intervention where Luke had found the strength to get up from the cold water and survive. I still get people that think Luke could still be alive. Now, in terms of likeliness, Luke, it's probably like a 1, maybe a 0.5 out of 10. I mean, it's very, very, very unlikely we're going to see Luke. But Telltale never just completely showed him dead. They showed him sinking, though, which gave me, you know, a confidence that he probably is dead in all essence. But you never know. If you don't break the ice, though, he's definitely dead. I mean, I can't see Luke being able to have God-human strength and being able to break the ice on his own. If you break the ice, maybe like Bonnie, maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance Luke somehow had some divine intervention or something to get the strength to get out of that water. Because trust me, 10-degree weather, I fell in water before when it was really cold, and it's really hard to move. It's really hard to move, especially the fact that he had a busted up leg. So the door is open, though. Like I said, if Bonnie can make it, why can't Luke make it? You know, because we all hate Bonnie. Most of us hate Bonnie. So we shall see. I don't think it's gonna happen, guys. But give me your chances of Luke returning. I'd give it like a 1.5 out of 10. You know, it's just not gonna probably happen. But we gotta keep our doors open. You know, anything could happen. It's The Walking Dead. If Kenny makes it, hell, if Christy can make it, you know, things are open. And number 1 is Jane. Now, I can include Kenny easily on this, but I already put Kenny in Season 1. Now, what will we get Jane possibly in a return in Season 4 is I don't think we're going to get her alive. Again, the pregnant thing is a situation I think that Telltale cannot fix. Kenny, on the other hand, in one of the endings we left him at Wellington. That door is open there. But Jane being pregnant no matter what, I think suicide, you know, that's the thing that she's going to be doing no matter what. Because, like I said, she never wanted to be pregnant, but she made a dumb decision with Luke. So, she's already determinate on top of that. So, I mean, there's only 2 scenarios where she lives. Or actually, 1 scenario where she lives. And that's where we leave her. Where we leave Jane by herself when we're going alone. Like, we could sit and say, Jane, you're crazy, I'm going by myself. Like, we could do the same with Kenny. So, Jane, I could see potentially in a flashback / a mentoring tool, maybe where Clem mentions Jane, but I think we're going to get her as a returning character. Highly unlikely, because remember in the Walker scene, if she had hanged herself, Clem put her out. So at least I believe in all the Jane endings except the one where we leave her. She's dead. She's dead. So there's only one ending where she could potentially even be alive and not dead. So chances of seeing her alive are probably, I'd say, a 0%. A 0%. I mean, there's no chance, because of the pregnant thing. That just screws everything up for even her return. Kenny, on the other hand, isn't pregnant or anything, so he has a chance. But Jane could be in a flashback again. Mentoring role, Clem mentioning, certain types of Jane moves could always be a possibility. But seeing her alive, that isn't going to happen. I don't know what Telltale's going to do, though, because like I said, Kenny and Jane were put off in such terrible ways. I feel like still, even having more flashbacks or more time to talk about the time she had with them during season 2 to 3 would be very, very, inspirational, also helpful that they would do stuff like that. Because like I said, I don't like how they ended the story of them. So that has been my top 5 list for The Walking Dead Season 2 potential returning characters. Remember, this is not, like I said, guaranteed, so don't think this is clickbait. This is just predictions I'm making. This is why it's a discussion video on potential Season 2 characters that I think maybe could return in some kind of aspect, whether that be alive, dead, flashbacks, etc. Please give me your top 5 list down below if you did enjoy this video. If you guys want to talk more Walking Dead with me off stream, please join my Discord down below in the description, as well as my Twitter, and please make sure to check out some of my Walking Dead videos. I appreciate the support. We had 33,000 views on that Walking Dead Season 1 returning character video in 3 days. Remember, we had 700 likes on this one. I will be doing a Season 3 returning one, and we'll have definitely an interesting one, because Season 3 most recent season, so there'll definitely be a lot of open doors, and there's also, I can think of over 5. I might do a top 10 for Season 3, because there's a lot of Season 3 characters that could make a return. So, if you guys did enjoy this video, give me smack the like button, subscribe if you are new. I greatly appreciate that, and I'll see you all next video. Peace and love.